Our next stop was the long-anticipated return to a beautiful area that is basically lost in town and lost in time. We've been here before, but never in the winter, and it is an adventure that has me excited and anxious to get started. It's called the Environmental Lab and Interpretive Trail. To start the trip, we met with Doug Smith, a volunteer who helped restore the lab to its original glory. Doug, you were mentioning the interpretive trail and signs and things. This is probably a pretty good example then?
Yep, this is an example of one of our new signs that we had purchased to put out on the trail. Before they were maybe a picture, or you picked up a cassette tape and went on a narrative trail that way. Now we've gotten some signs so people come out to the site, walk through and notice this is a yellow birch. They can compare it to the tree right next to it, find out about its uses. Maybe it's good for furniture, maybe it's good for habitat, those types of things. And then just down the trail, the next station is a different kind of birch, so they can compare and contrast the different species.
Hey, and not just the kids. I mean, this is exciting for me. I like to go through here. I'm always looking at things going, oh, I wonder if that is really what I think it is.
Yeah.
With this here, you'll know.
Yeah, and it's difficult at different times of the year because you might be looking at reindeer moss and it might not show up in a particular way that you'd see it in a different season. So this time of year, obviously, you wouldn't see it, but in the summer, you would.
Okay, well, good. Well, this one's obvious, yellow birch. Probably some won't be as obvious, but we'll find out as we go along.
Yes.
We also have more information on the Environmental Lab on our website, along with the only known map. We copied it from the trailhead so you could print a copy before you go. Just go to www.greatgetaways.tv. You'll find everything from today's show to help you have a great getaway. Well, now here's a spot that is really kind of interesting for people when they come through. They can really see the change. Why don't you explain what it is?
Yeah, when we're out here with kids, or even out here on your own, you can kind of see not only the mature trees that are growing, and we have over to the left here one that's actually starting to fall down and dying, but underneath it is the understory, or the seedlings that are coming up from the same species. So when we bring kids out here, it's kind of neat because we can show them, you know, here's a mature tree and here's the little tree, or the kid coming in, tree, you know.
All right.
And they get a kick out of it.
Good example. And I mean, these things are all through these trails, and we can stop at every one of them and look at something neat. But best way, go to our website. You can download a map of the area. You can find out all the information on some of these stops that you'll make along the way and learn all about it. You'll be interested, I know you will. The Environmental Lab is one of those places that we talked about earlier in the show, that the only place you'll find information about it is on our website. It was not even known by most of the local residents that we talked to.